Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Converse with Ada. My name is Adizi and I film about God, family, lifestyle and all those good stuff. Anyways, today I'm here to do will I say a review, or I'm just here to bring up my own opinion on what I think about this trending video. So there is this podcast on YouTube called Frankly Speaking, and it is run by Nedu and a couple of other people. So they bring in guests. For me, I've never really watched that Franklin Speaking podcast. Even though I have a friend who had told me that, oh, after there's this podcast, so if let's say is interested, something like that, but you could check it up on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I will check. But I have for some reason I haven't checked it out. And then there's this trending video of Mona Lisa Steven was invited to the show, I mean to the podcast. And so they were talking about body positivity. And they kept talking about different things. They all gave definitions of what they think body positivity is all about. And then they went further to talk about various things. However, they lingered and go to the part of sex. And so I remember Nidu was talking. I had to go watch the podcast though. I remember Nidu was talking about sex, men with 2 minutes, and all those things. Then he went to the part where they just started saying, please, oh, men should stop embarrassing us. 2 minutes, what was that? Something like that. And then this girl, Mona Lisa Steven, opens her mouth and just wow.
Stamina.
You'll be able to stand
For
up
me,
again.
I think that when it comes to sex, men satisfying their women, I feel like it has to personally be how that man loves that woman. My boyfriend used to go down on me in my periods. The first time he did it, I was like I didn't know what he was trying to prove. Then he did it again and again. So when it comes to sex, and you want men to satisfy, they really need to love every part
Nobody's
of you.
touching me when I'm on my period.
They really need to touch every part of you and feel it very well.
Mona Lisa, hold
Your
on.
kiss
Yes.
after.
Mona Lisa, hold on.
Nobody's
Hold
doing
on.
that to me.
Yes.
I need to ask you this question again. Hi, about Jesus.
She goes, oh, my boyfriend. My boyfriend sucks me when I'm on my period. Like, you come on a podcast that you know is going to hit the internet, and you open your mouth and say that your boyfriend Rachaga, your Obara, that is coming out from your pussy. Lord Jesus. You know, when ladies or young girls in our generation like us come up to say certain things, I become ashamed on their behalf. It is the most embarrassing statement I've heard in a while. So she wants to tell me, first, I don't believe her. I don't know, but that is straight clout chasing. I do not believe this girl at all. But let's actually assume that, okay, her boyfriend now licks her pussy when she's on her period. The first thing that comes to my mind is, your boyfriend does that, and you had the boldness, you had every form of audacity to come on a podcast that is going to hit the internet and go viral to tell us that your boyfriend licks your menstrual flow. I don't understand. How is that information useful to us? That's number one. Number two, so you have said it. So what should we do? We should clap for you? Oh, all hail Queen Mona Lisa Steven. Her boyfriend licks her period. You should be ashamed. Like, that lady should hide her face in shame. Please ignore that foul that is scrolling. That lady should really, for what it is worth, she should actually hide her face. Because imagine I have an elder brother and that's his girlfriend. I don't have an elder brother and that can never be my. Let's assume I have. I will kill that fowl before the owners will know. Let's assume that I have an elder brother and his girlfriend comes on the podcast and says that. Don't you think their relationship is over? Like, ah. So first things first, this lady is chasing clout. She just wants people to, um, she just wants people to know her for the meantime. But my problem is, in the process of chasing clout, you do it for the moment. Do you stop to think about the tomorrow? Like, so let's assume that this lady finally gets married to a CEO, and tomorrow he's coming to work, and the workers are wondering if this man leaks this whatever is her name, her menstrual flow. Tomorrow she wants to come up to say, oh, maybe she wants to run for a political position, or her husband is running for a political position. Let's take, for example, Jeremy. If Jeremy's wife comes out to yarn all this rubbish, do you think people will take him serious? Sometimes when our youth sits down, I don't know if they think before they talk. You just open your mouth, wow, and you expect the world to clap for you. When you're literally not making sense, like absolutely nonsense, that's what you're capping. And you want us to clap for you. It is her like her confidence in stupidity for me. First things first. Then she goes further to say, oh, like she's now defending what she's saying, like, oh, if I'm dating someone, he should take all of me. A man should take all of you. Have you taken all of yourself? Have you taken all your bullshit first before you now require someone's son to take all of you? So that's your menstrual blood that somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle is leaking from your pussy. Have you taken that blood and tasted it before? And Lord Jesus, if you want a man to take all of you, have you taken all of the man? Why not eat his shit and drink his urine so that we will know that you both are taking all of you? So first things first, right? This is the most stupid thing I've ever heard, and this lady is the most insensitive and most stupid person right now because you don't think before you talk. You're chasing clout, number two, and you're forgetting that there's tomorrow. The internet doesn't forget. Whatever you see on the internet today, it's gonna hit you back someday. So when this girl's mother gave birth to her, when they pushed her out, everybody was happy that, oh, Jesus Christ, baby girl, someone amazing had she's amazing. I won't say she's not amazing, but I don't know if it's a society at which we have found ourselves where people just want to be trending. And then when they gave birth to her, they were happy, rubbing powder, not knowing that it's an absolute disaster. Because of everything she has said, there is 100% every shade of disgustingness. As if there's a word like that. It's so disgusting. And she has so much boldness saying it. Man. Anyhow, Sha, this is to like young ladies, young youths like us outside there. I need you all to understand that whatever you see on the internet is very important. Whether good, whether bad, whether stupid, or whether it's making sense. And the internet doesn't forget. So one day it's going to come right back to you. It's going to hit you in your face, and it's going to dawn on you that, man, I was once stupid. And so we need to be careful. Careful of the things you say, careful of the actions you pull. These two, very, very important. Because one day you're going to stand and you're going to give account of these things. Somehow, someday. Well, I have a friend who's also supposed to drop her views on this. And I'm waiting for her view. Cynthia is supposed to send me. Cynthia is also dropping her views on this on this video. So let's see what she has to say, and then I'll come back to conclude on this video.
Guys, forget about my nose. My nose is big. All I can say is, if you practically let someone's son eat your pussy while you're menstruating, you're a thief. You're a witch. Yes, my sister. You're an armed robber. It's just for you to carry gun and move. Because if you cannot lick your blood, if you can't lick it, my dear, nobody's child should put their mouth there. If for some reasons the guy just got released from the psychiatric home and he has mental issue, he forgot to take his drugs, you shouldn't let him. As in, then for you to now even say it, it's the audacity for me. Get serious. It's the audacity for me. Like, it's crazy. Why would somebody? It's just like me saying I ate someone's feces. That's what, like, shit. That's what English is not for me. All I'm trying to say in essence is basically, if you let a guy eat your pussy while you're menstruating, you're a thief. You're a witch. Maybe you didn't join a coven, you didn't say coven to join, but my sister, you're a witch. And I feel like it's irritating. Like, nobody should eat your pussy while you're menstruating, especially if you do not eat your pussy while you're menstruating, or you can't eat your pussy, especially if you don't leak your blood. Yeah, if you don't stick your hand in there, bring it out and leak, nobody should. But if you do that, yes, someone can. So if you're menstruating and then you tend to scoop out some blood and then you tend to leak it, then you could open it up for anybody. But if you do not do that, it's disgusting. Like, why? Why? It's shameful, especially when you think about your future. Except maybe you don't have any political ambition. Even if you have a political ambition, or even if you do not have a political ambition, what about your husband? Like, the shame, what he has to go through. I don't know. All I can say is no man is supposed to go down on your period. I don't even fancy the whole having sex with a lady on her period. Talk of eating. Eating what? If I don't finish. Or bono soup don't finish, we're gonna chop pussy. Where bloody come from? Never. N to the E to the V to the E to the R. This is vlog what they do, eh? I will start. I didn't know I'm this good. Okay, guys, all I'm just trying to say is no man should eat your period while you're in a pussy. No man should let a man eat their pussy while you're on their period. It's insane. It's unhealthy. It's shameful. Like, think. All this podcast you guys do, and then you now come and say, oh, my boyfriend eats my pussy while I'm on my period. Sister, come on now. Come on, give yourself some levels, give yourself some standards. You're bigger than that. These are things that maybe people in the GS 1, 2 should be saying. SS1. Come on, not a grown ass woman. So it makes no sense. Like, how do you feel? Okay, you go wash, then you now open your legs, then somebody's son will now go there, and you know fully where that blood is coming out. Come on, turn the table around. If your brother tells you he ate a girl's pussy while she's on her period, what's the reaction? Wouldn't you think your brother is mad? You will call them to come and carry your brother and put him in psychiatric home. So why subject another person's child to that? If the man doesn't have sense, you give him sense. It can't be that hard. But please, no man should go down on his lady while she's on her period. You guys have like 21 days thereabouts in a month to make love. If you want to even put garden egg or cucumber there or strawberry to eat it, go ahead. But you see that 4-5 days a lady is in her period, allow her to see her period, buy her some chocolates, take care of her, give her some, hot water, bottle, all those things. Make her feel like a princess, not you going to eat the blood. I beg. Yeah, man. Please, guys, I would see you when next other asks me to drop my opinion on a topic But for now, bye.
Well, last lap, finally, whatever it may be, please, this clout chasing needs to stop.